What's up, everybody? Welcome to the quarantine. I'm your host, Wolf, and today we're going to take a look at Star Realms. Now, I don't have the original box because I have everything sleeved, and there's no way in a cold day in hell that it's all fitting into the box. Star Realms is a competitive deck builder where you and one other opponent, you can play up to four, but it, in my opinion, plays best with two because that's a lot of cards. You have to have double this amount for two players in one giant stack. But where you're actually attacking each other. It's one of the few deck builders where you actually will interact with each other rather than just playing solo. You attack each other and try to bring each other's life total to zero. Now, I heard somewhere that it was designed by a couple of guys that I guess won some Magic the Gathering tournament, and they made this. I don't know how truthful that is, but it's just something I heard. But let's take a look how it plays, shall we?
Alright, now this is Star Realms. If you've ever played a deck builder, I mean, you know what to expect. You're going to have a deck of just the crappy cards in the game. You got, one trade and one attack. You got, I think you start out with, two Vipers, which are attack, and then 8 of the Scouts. And you're going to shuffle this up. You're going to draw 5 cards if you're player 2. If you go first, however, you're only going to get 3, but you get to attack first and have first pick of the middle board. Honestly, I don't like going first. So you're going to get your 5 cards and you're going to play them. So you got trade. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 trade and 1 attack. So the 1 attack, I'm going to, bam, he loses 1 health. Put it off to the side. Because it comes with everything in the box that you need to play. So how to track your health, they were double-sided. You got 1s become 5s. And 10s becomes 20s. So it's easy to keep track of your health in the box. Or that, you don't need a pen and paper or whatnot. So like I got 4 trade. So we're going to go through. This costs 5. This costs 8. This costs 3, 6, and 7. So I can buy this. Still have 1 trade left. So what I usually do, will take what gave me the trade and put it in the graveyard, or the discard pile with it. You immediately replace it. Now, if that was a 1 trade, I can go ahead and use my remaining 1 trade to go ahead and get it. But I don't, so this goes to the discard pile. And so does this, because I used it and attacked. I would draw back up to 5. Even if you went second, your second turn, you're going to draw back up to 5. And then it's your opponent's turn. And you do that and go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. However, one of the neat things with the game is, if you notice, there's these little symbols on it. So if I had this out on the field, and played, let's find one, and I played the Missile Boat, for example. Missile Boat has this ability, so that means if there's another one that was played, or if there's already one out on the field, for example, the bases, which I'll talk about in a minute, then you also get this ability when you play it. So when I play him, he gives me 2 attack, and I can scrap this card, scrap a card in my hand, or discard pile. And scrapping means remove from the game. It's how you crop your deck to do what you need to do. Get rid of the, crappy Scouts and Vipers. So I would do this. So if I play both of these, I now have 4 attack. So boom, 4 damage. So, I mean, it's really neat. So you wind up having to strategize. Do you want the Machine Cult? Do you want the Trade Federation? Do you want the Blob? Or how my daughter called them the first time, the Bob? Or do you want the Star Empire? I think it's called, Star Empire. And they each do certain things. Like, I think the Machine Cult is all about cropping your deck to what you need. The Trade is all about drawing and making your opponent discard. The Blob, I think, it allows you to scrap stuff in the middle lane. And I can't remember what the Star Empire does with their thing. I think theirs is gaining health, I think, or getting, I think theirs is gaining health. But either way, I mean, you'll see the cards on here. You'll see what they do. However, if you notice, some of these cards are sideways, like this. What those are star bases. So when you play them, they stay in play. They have a health value on them, right there. Let's see if that'll zoom in. There you go. You have a health value. So when you play them, it's in your hand, like this. You'd go, okay, 1, 2, attack you for 1, 3. And I'm also playing this. And you put it here sideways. So you get its you get whatever effects it has on it. Generally, this is just flavor text down here. But so draw a card and then scrap a card from my hand. So you could see the usefulness of that. However, if it just is a shield, doesn't have where it says, let's see if it'll zoom in. Come on. It doesn't want to zoom in. Oh well. You get the idea. There we go. If it just has a shield, then that means the opponent can still attack you. It's just there and has health. It just does cool things. They can attack it to, like, some of their attack value. They can allot to killing this. However, if it has the word outpost, then they have to attack it before they attack you. So if I had this out, the opponent has to generate 6 attack in order to even to destroy this. So if they have, 3 or 4 attack, they can't do anything with it. Because damage, you have to kill it in one fell swoop. That means also if they had 6 damage, they can only destroy this. Nothing bleeds through to me. And the whole point of the game is to deplete your opponent's health to 0. You also, of course, have these, which just cost 2. You get a whole stack of them. Anybody can buy them. And all they do is they give you 2 trade, and this symbol means scrap. You can scrap it to also get 2 attack. And the way that works, a lot of cards do that. The way that works is I play this and go, okay, I'm going to take 2 trade. I'm also scrapping it to get 2 attack. So you actually benefit from both abilities. However, it's gone and you don't get to use it anymore, which could be a good thing. That could be what you want. So, I mean, it's a very simple game, very fast game. Games take 5-10 minutes to play. So, what do I think about Star Realms?
Star Realms is an excellent game. I've played it a bunch. I've had a blast with Star Realms. Everything you need to play is in the box like I showed you, even how you keep track of your health. You don't need to worry about having to pull out your phone with a calculator or a D20 or anything. Everything you need to play is in the box. And the fact that they're double-sided with different numbers makes it even more useful and really simple to keep track of health. However, be prepared. When I bought my copy of the game, and according to Google and Board Game Geek, it's a fairly common issue. Some of the backs of the cards are different colors for some strange reason. It's printer error, meaning you can't have that in a deck builder. If you can clearly tell the backs of the cards are different, then it defeats the purpose of it, or it defeats a deck builder. However, you sleeve them and it's not a problem, which is actually what the company tells you to do. The company, when I contacted them, would not replace them. They told me to go contact the retailer. The retailer would open a new pack or a new box and give me the cards that are missing. I talked to the retailer about this because that sounded weird, and he said, no, he can't do that because now he's losing money, and that's not something he can do, unfortunately, and the retailer has to replace it, and they wouldn't. So be warned, you're probably going to sleeve them anyways because it's a deck builder. A lot of shuffling involved, a lot of, after your deck's depleted, you flip it over, shuffle it, and draw new cards. So just be warned, you're also going to need the Ultra Pro deck box, I think it's what it's called. Fits everything sleeved just fine. However, you're not going to be able to fit the expansions in. With the experience I had with the company, I won't buy their expansions anyways, but the game is good. Just be prepared that a $15 investment is going to probably turn into a $35 investment. So that's really annoying. But I can't not recommend Star Realms. It is a good, fun game for 2 players. It can be played up to 4, but then you wind up having double the deck size, and the deck is already really big, especially sleeved. It's already this good. It's about this big. So you're looking at a deck about yay big if you play 4 players. But it's a good game. So go out, pick it up. It's only $15. Again, just be warned, you might have an extra expense. I also do have a Twitch channel that I stream board games with family and friends with. We interact with chat, and I call it game night. You've probably seen the videos that I uploaded. They're good fun. If you want to follow that, that'd be excellent. If it's a game that you're interested in buying, I'm more than happy to answer any questions on stream. You can get to watch it played. It's a lot of fun. If you can also like, comment, and subscribe my YouTube channel, and I will see you guys next time in the quarantine.